What's up, America? This is Kim and Neil with Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to do a video about indexing. We get a lot of questions about what it is. Sometimes they went to a class and maybe didn't quite understand the concept. So today we're going to explain that to you.
So let's get started.
Indexing is where your finger is when you're inserting a magazine.
Let's just do a demo here. I'll go live fire. I'll show you just dry real quick, and then we'll do some live fire here so you can kind of see what it means, how it applies to this process of reloading the gun. And then if you have seen any of our other videos, if not, go back and watch them on proper reloading and whatnot. In fact, we did one not too that long ago. This is all going to come into play really well. But this is a detail that we just kind of skipped over, so to speak, so that we can make it specifically on this. So here we go. Now, indexing. What this refers to is getting this magazine in this gun, regardless of the situation. Maybe we fired the last round, slide lock back. Maybe we fired and then it went click, and we're going to drop that magazine out and put another one in. Maybe we cleared a malfunction, whatever the case is. But if there's going to be a magazine coming into this gun, this is where this all applies. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is taking this magazine, okay, when I pull it out of my pouch, I want it so that the bullets, okay, the bullets, not the round. This is a round or a cartridge. The magazine here, the bullets, what comes out of the gun, we want that facing forward, okay? So that when I grab this out, my finger is running along the front of the magazine where the bullets would be, so that when I go to insert that into my gun, I'm pulling it out of my magazine pouch and putting it into the gun this way. Now, really what we're trying to do here is a fairly complex process. We're trying to find a box in space, and then I'm trying to take another box and I'm trying to fit it in there perfectly, of course under stress and whatnot. Now, if I try to do that, even looking at it, sometimes that can be a challenge. However, I could look anywhere I want. I can look over there and I can take my finger and find that magazine well every time, no problems, because we have a natural point of aim as human beings, and that's where this indexing comes into play. Okay, by putting my finger here on the front of that magazine, now basically what I'm doing is I'm simply making the magazine, in a sense, an extension of my finger. Okay, so since it's so easy to take my finger and find that mag well, now I'm simply using the magazine to do this. Now, one thing that can be an issue, that is that you put your finger on where on the tip of the bullet or very high. And here's where your issue comes in, especially when you're moving under some type of speed or stress and you go to jam this in there. I'm telling you now, I'll show you from this angle. If you keep your finger really high, you're going to find that you're going to take basically the cuticle and jam it right in the mag well, and that's going to light you up. It's not going to be a good day. That's going to hurt. So we want to keep our finger down here so that when we go to find our mag well, we can find it quickly, okay, and efficiently without any issues. And again, not up here, bang, where I smash that into the gun. So we'll do this live fire. We'll fire around. I'll only load one, and then I'll show you slowly here how we're going to do this as we go. All right. So come out of the holster, we're going to take our one shot. All right. I'm going to drop my mag out. I'm going to grab my magazine here, again indexing it. As I do so, I'm going to bring it up into my gun, load it, and we're back in business. As far as the loading of the gun is considered, if you want more details on how we bring it up and load it properly, you can see that in a couple videos back. But this one specifically on indexing. Since I have this magazine out, where you can see the round in there, the bullet at the end, I'm not putting my finger here. My finger is here. This is bad, this is good, all right? So that when I come out to insert, I'm not jamming my finger into there. I come out of my holster, take my shot and drop my mag out. I insert by indexing again. My finger's here, not here, into the gun. Okay, pretty simple. Now, of course, if we really want to add the whole deal to here, we can scan and assess at the end. So we're going to come out, take our shot, drop our mag, insert, take our shot, and then of course check our surroundings. By the end of the day, that's indexing. All right, so Kim brought up a question. I don't remember if we actually talked about it or not because I'm not going to go watch all this video first. But the question was, did I explain how the magazine is oriented? So take it away there, Kim.
So it's always the rounds are facing forward. So whether you stick it in your pocket and they have different clips and things like that you can put it inside your
By
pocket.
clips, we're not talking about this.
Yeah.
We're talking about this.
Not those. They're like special clips that you can put inside your pocket and they hold a magazine, not a clip.
Yeah. And they're also called sticky. There's also I think Sticky is the brand, but it's a kind of a tacky material to go inside your pocket. Which, if you're going to carry a magazine in your pocket, I'm not for carrying guns in your pocket, but magazines, that's cool. But I do recommend that you have something that orients that magazine because it could be all kinds of.
Because you don't want it to, it could end up any direction inside of your pocket. Or if you wear a mag pouch, same thing. You always want to make sure your rounds are facing forward.
So when we grab it, it's always exactly the way we want it. Good point.
We hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, comment, share it, like it. We always appreciate when you guys do that.
I'll be tweeting.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and click that little bell so you get notified every time we put a video out. We're on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course now we're on Twitter.
Tweeting.
We put all of our premium content on Patreon. And until next time, remember, it's
Always
always
better
better
to be judged by 12 than
than
carried by 6. You got rain boots out here?
It's just my only shoes I had.
Fair enough.
Behind the back door. When I take the dog out, then the dog takes my shoes.